guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Jess of Creations. It was a very busy day in the office today, so I am tired, but we must continue to crochet. This week I think I'm going to see how many whips I can finish in this week's time. I have embarrassingly several whips started. Some are product related, so I want to finish them and put them in inventory, and let's just see how much we can make. Off the top of my head right now, I have, for Baltimore Comic-Con, I want to reintroduce my Ewok hoods. I have had Ewok hoods before. They've been very popular, although I haven't enjoyed the style of previous versions. I am trying a new pattern for this one, so this would be pattern number 3. I just haven't liked the hood. Basically, I'm making a hooded scarf, kind of, for the Ewok hoods. And the first 2 variations were fine, but I just didn't like the hood part of it. This one is more hoodie with like a cowl, and I'm onto the hood now. Like, I finished the cowl, I just have the hood left, so I want to get that done. I have an actual hooded scarf as a gift for my aunt. I forgot I promised her it for her birthday, which is in September, which is coming up pretty quick. I'm more than halfway done. I'm on the other side, so I'm starting to decrease, but I may be running out of yarn, and I'm using Fiber MacGyver yarn that I got at Snake and Skein. I'm hoping that this color, there's still at least one left in the store, because when I bought this one, I don't remember if there were many left. But I will do as much of that as I can. That might need to be finished at a later time until I can get the yarn. And then it's early, I know, it's August, but I have a Santa hat and I have an elf hat that are nearly done. I have the main body of the hat done. I just need to make and attach the folded brim part, and then attach the pom-poms, which Michelle made me a bunch of pom-poms this weekend at Lidditz. So those are the 4 things that are on top of my mind right now. I have plenty other items that we'll see how much time is left after those. For this video specifically, I have a couple sweaters started. I have plenty of blankets, but the blankets probably not going to happen. But yeah, I think I'm going to attack the Ewok hood first. See if I even like this pattern, and if this is what I want to continue with in terms of the Ewok hood. I do need to order more poms. Specifically, the ones I have a whole bunch of poms for hats. I think I've officially hit the end of the color I had for the Ewoks, like the more brownish color. And they were too big anyway. They were like the 5-inch large poms. I want like at most a 4-inch. Maybe I'll go down to a 3-inch, but I need more poms. So it might not be complete, but at least the hood part will be done. Attaching the pom is no big deal at all. So I think I'm going to get that started first, see how much yarn I actually need of the hooded scarf, and then finishing the Santa and elf hats will be easy peasy. So stick around. All right. Well, it's been a couple days since I recorded the intro. I've been distracted by other projects. I got my knitting machine back up and running, so I've been trying to go ham on some ear warmers I think I'm going to use that as an opportunity to do some stash busting, try to clear out some old yarn. It's not bad yarn, it's just I've just had it for a long time. I've kind of forgotten that it's been hidden in drawers. But yeah, I want to do some stash busting by making some ear warmers. Did I work on anything else? No, my hand was hurting again. But so back at the finishing whips. Here is the Ewok hood so far. It is all the granny stitch, so just 3 double crochets. The cowl part is done. And as you can see, it has the first row of the hood is the first like no join section. And I don't know how many rows of decreases it's going to be, but just imagine this with a hood on it. Yeah, so I'm just going to get to work on it. Try to get it done. Tomorrow's Friday, so I will be in the yarn shop. I want to get this done tonight, and then tomorrow, if not also tonight, I will work on the hooded scarf and see how much of it I can actually get done, and if I actually need more yarn, because I will just take care of that tomorrow while I'm working in the shop. And then Santa and elf hats. That's all still on the agenda for this video. So let's get to working on this hood. I don't think I showed you guys, but the pattern that I'm making for the Ewok hood is the Into the Woods cowl by Evelyn and Peter. But that's essentially it, and it's all going to be in burnt orange with pom-poms for ears.
25. Report fever, stiff muscles, or confusion, which may be life-threatening or uncontrolled.
All right, so the hood is finally complete. It just needs a little trimming around the opening, but there it is. It looks Ewok-y to me. Just needs the ears on it. Now, for the try-on, I'm nervous. This could make or break it. Oh gosh. Okay. 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 Ah, yep. I like it. It might only do, the pattern calls for like 4 rows around the outside here, but I think I might only do 1. So far, this is my favorite version of an Ewok hood that I've made. Just because it is more hood-like. I like it. I think it's a success. I just have to order the poms for however many. And I need more yarn. This is the last little bit of this yarn I have. I'm also doing a sweater in this yarn for my mom for Christmas, so I need more for the sweater and more for the hoods, so need to order yarn, order poms, but one thing done for now. For the purpose of this vlog, I'm going to, it's 8:30 p.m. right now. I might get a shower, or I might just pick up the hooded scarf and start working on that. I don't know, I'm feeling motivated. Maybe I'll just pick up the hooded scarf. I'm actually really liking how this came out, so it feels nice. The other ones didn't feel nice. That was the big difference. I felt like it wouldn't stay in hood form. They were all like just infinity scarves that you would flip up into a hood, and it just didn't work. This was made to be a hood. I'm excited. So one thing down, let's move on to the next one. right, well, as I expected, I ran out of yarn, but I ran out of it sooner than I was anticipating. I don't know if there is an end, I promise. I don't know if there's enough for another back and forth pass, but I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11. I have 4 rows left of the hooded part. So I have 4 more rows to finish the second half of the hood before moving on to the scarf part. Which is still a good amount. Like, I used the suggested, not yarn specifically, but I used the suggested yarn weight, and there was plenty of yardage in the skein, and I'm using the same hook size, so I'm not really certain why I even ran out. I should have been able to get a full hooded scarf out of one skein, but whatever, I guess. Good thing I'm working in the shop tomorrow. Hopefully we're gonna cross our fingers so hard that there is another skein of this color. It's gonna be the first thing I do when I get there tomorrow. But yeah, I'll bring this with me and I'll work on it while I am in the shop tomorrow. So I guess that's it for tonight. Stay tuned for tomorrow and hope that I can get the yarn. I'm in the yarn shop and I'm with good news. It looks like there's a good amount of the yarn I need to finish this hooded scarf. We've got 3 racks of it. I'm gonna try to color compare. Actually, like this one, I think. Nah, that one's got some red in it. Excuse me while I figure things out here. We love Susie at Fiber MacGyver. This is the yarn and the color. I mean, I think it looks good. On to finishing it. We have hood. Woohoo! I am so glad I decided to use this challenge to get this complete because I am a procrastinator and the birthday is in September, so it's actually a month, almost a month from today, a month and 2 days, and I would have waited until the very last minute. I will say I was kind of ahead of the game by having it started. But yeah, it was enough time to learn that we needed another skein of yarn, and I got it done. It just needs to be blocked and the ends woven in, but this is really long and it's bothering me. That's all that's left to do with it, but we have hood. It doesn't look very good on me, but I know she will love it. Hood. Scarf. Ta-da! Alright. That is it for the hoods that I had planned. Let's see if I can finish these dang Santa and elf hats. I just need to do the brim part. That's it. And attach the palms. And that's easy. So I really don't want to do them. I want to do something else. Maybe I will do something else. But I'll eventually get around to the Santa and elf hat. Okay. I didn't get the Santa or elf hats touched, honestly. But I really have to post this. So I'm going to end it here. I didn't just do those items though. I did really get in a groove of working on some sweater whips that I have. I was working on the sweater I'm making for hopefully my mom's Christmas present. It is a Tunisian crochet sweater, so, and it's like in pieces, so I don't know how that's going to turn out. But anyway, I was working on that. And also a sweater for myself. And I made 2 new plushies. I made this s'mores goat using my new Defiant yarn. And still using Defiant yarn, I made a bat. And I started a second bat with the reverse. So the body is the dark gray and the wings are the purple. So it's not like I haven't been doing nothing. I've just kind of been doing what I felt like doing. But I'm very glad to have gotten the birthday present done because I would have procrastinated hardcore if I hadn't forced myself to finish it during this. And also the Ewok hood, because that probably also wouldn't have gotten done and I wouldn't have it for Comic-Con. And I'm glad I have it. I don't have any more of that yarn, so I did order more because it's on sale. So I'm just waiting for that shipment to come and I will work on some more. But I've still got that Santa and elf hat to finish. I've still got a million Santa and elf hats to make because I have to make a lot of them. But yeah, that's it for this week. Besides that little failure of not finishing those hats, I feel like I did pretty good for the week. So as always, thank you for tuning in. Do all the things, like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.